Hey guys, it's Bando. This is Brexit Bando, and we have another Heresy Thursday, first for a while, which is pretty good. And it's for the new Legions Imperialis, the new epic replacement. So it's not out yet, so I'm not going to have any opinion on it other than I don't think it's been painted particularly well, which is not true for these models. We have a new pair of Direwolves, which were previously available in resin from Forge World. I like these models. I'm surprised we've not seen a 40k scaled one yet. I think no rumours, don't have any proof. I think the reason we haven't seen one of these is because we're going to wait until we get this in plastic. I think this is going to be. There's rumour that there is a big fucking surprise at the end of the year. And I think this might be it. I think a plastic Warlord Titan. Warlord? Warhound. Nah, I've got Squidmar or whatever it is on the brain. So yeah, we have them what appears to be in a pack of 2 with multiple heavy weapons. A giant conversion beamer is always pretty cool. Get converted, noob. I don't recognise the other ones. I think that may be a D-laser. I don't know what this is. I'm not going to bother reading it. Yeah, I like the look of these. These are really cool. Yeah, neutron lasers. It's a volcano cannon. My bad. No, I like these. One of the things I really like about them is these kind of curvature at the back here. You can see it, and how it looks like the really old armor cast and epic scale Warhound before we got like the Lucius and the Mars patterns from Forge World, which are a lot more square. They had this really cool kind of gothic look to them, and I like it. I do like these models. The thing I don't like about this is the paint scheme is very busy. There's a lot going on, a lot of different colours here, with a lot of trim. It's a bit much at this scale, but they're very well painted. The marbling effect and sort of thing you can kind of see here. I like it. The stripes, I always like hazard stripes, even though I'm an Imperial Fist collector. These are good, and it does say that, here we go, we'll be using Heresy Thursday to talk about this new game alongside classic regular-sized Horus Heresy, which is good. So we're going to get some more updates for regular Heresy, which is really good. That's it. That's really it. They're coming to plastic. New style bases, really interesting. Very thin bases, possibly being used as as a new idea for base toppers, maybe. Don't know. Quite like the style of them. They're very thin. I'm okay with it, if I'm going to be brutally honest. Yeah, no, these are pretty cool, and they're getting rules for Adeptus Titanicus, which is nice for those who still play Adeptus Titanicus. For those who play Aeronautica Imperialis, a bit late to the game, but a load of stuff on that has gone last chance to buy. All the Xenos and Chaos stuff, I think, or is it just it's the Eldar, the Orc, and a couple of the Imperial Navy bits have gone up last chance to buy. As always, everything's out of stock already. And probably on eBay for an absolute fortune. It will come back, don't worry. Good models, I like them. It's plastic, I like that. No real complaints here. My only complaints are it's not regular scaled Heresy, because that's what I care about. So, what else can I do to pad out this video till it hits that magical 10-minute marker? Well, probably this. I'm not going to bother getting the video up because it's a nothing burger. There was a recent video by Northern Exile, who is a Warhammer YouTuber. He's a former GW manager, I think, who makes some good content. I quite enjoy. I don't agree with everything he says, but he's not a bad channel. And he recently did a video that was about women in the hobby, and it was sent to me, and I was like, oh great, am I making a drama video now? Is this what's going to happen? Because I'm expecting a typical, really pandering kind of soylent take on this. So I start watching the video, and actually, I agree with 99% of everything he says in this video. He starts off by prefacing that, you know, his main concern is men's mental health in this space, and that a lot of men in this hobby kind of came into these sorts of hobbies because they were pushed away from regular society, and now regular society is kind of coming back in and taking over, and these guys are like, oh no, this is my space, I'm the expert here. And that's why men generally are, oh, not all men, but some men are a bit brash when it comes to dealing with women in the hobby, and he put it forward in a very succinct and intelligent way. It was a really refreshing take. And, you know, I agree with him. Women shouldn't have to worry about getting messages from creeps. They shouldn't have to worry about getting unsolicited pictures from people. They shouldn't have to worry about getting hate from people in the just for being a woman. All of that I agree with. Downside is that, unfortunately, we all have to deal with creeps in the hobby. We all know that one person in our local hobby sphere who is legitimately creepy for whatever reason. Probably undiagnosed mental health issues, you know, and they're not getting help for it. And maybe they don't know social cues, they don't wash or whatever, you know. We all have our own foibles that, you know, we're not great at. But we just kind of have to deal with it. But, you know, being women, they do have to deal with a lot of it. So, yeah, you know, I'm not going to push anyone away from this hobby just because of, you know, that. However, I also will not say that, you know, they are completely without blame. You know, some women do kind of lean on the fact that they're a woman to get credit in this hobby. You can tell this by the way they take pictures of their models, where, you know, 70% of the picture is them, and then 30% is the model they've painted. You know, hey, if my rack looked that good in a picture, I'd do it too. But there's a lot more scarring and a lot more hair on mine. But mine are bigger, so, you know, it's cool. It's all swings and roundabouts. But no, I think, you know, I've got no problem with women in the hobby, and I think Northern Exile's video was absolutely, you know, really on point. I've really generally only had sort of two women in the hobby that I've had major interactions with, and yeah, but I mean, one of them was just like the first girl at that age I'd ever had sort of like a friendship with that wasn't at school, so that was fine. And then the other one was at university, and she was an ex-GW studio painter who painted orcs, and is a wonderful person. So yeah, that's about it. That's my stance on it. There's no drama there whatsoever, unfortunately. So while I'd love I'd love to have my subscriber count jump by an additional 270 subscribers like it did last time, there's going to be no drama here, unfortunately. As you've been seeing, I've been painting some orcs at the moment, taking a break from Space Marines. Yeah, right. Just trying to get through some stuff. I'll be doing a video on oil washes soon. I'm sure I've done one in the past, but I really wanted to show the whole process of using like an oil filter. Not that kind of oil filter, ATF. Sit down, leave my dog alone. It's very simple, it's very cheap, and it is a great way if you are not a great painter and you just want to get a nice gritty, grimy, grimdark looking army out the door to play with. This style of painting is absolutely for you, because there's no edge highlighting. You can do it with, you know, 2 colours basically, or 3 colours if you include the oil wash. The longest period is the drying time. What else we got? My Night Lord's coming along nicely. That's the Salamander's Tech Marine is coming along nicely, and my Nova Marine Dreadnought is coming along nicely. As are the Salamander Bikers, but they're a bit slower because there's a lot of detail on those guys. I have a... what are they called? Armiger. I have an Armiger Warglaive, the one with the thermal lance, that I'm thinking of painting up, and I have absolutely no idea how to paint it. So I'm taking suggestions on that. If you guys have any ideas, pop them in the comments below. I'll probably put a poll up on the channel later, once I've built it. and will be able to, you know, bully me into painting it however you want. So that's it, really. These new models are pretty good. Unfortunately, guys, for once, new is not bad. New is passable. We have more Heresy Thursdays coming soon, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. My name is Bando. This is Brexit Bando. Give your family a call and tell them you love them. Alright, peace out.